Hi there, everybody. Getting ready for my week, so I like to get some meals prepared. Do you tend to prep all your meals on the weekend or one or two? What I'm going to make right here is broccoli cheddar soup, and I'm making this for my littles. I'm pretty sure they'll enjoy this. They like broccoli, so we're going to try this. Now, the package tells you to do it on the stove, and I am super busy when I'm meal prepping that I don't always think to stay and stir it, pay attention to it, so mine will burn on the bottom. So what I like to do is I like to pop it in the microwave. I like to use a big glass dish. I like this one because nothing flows over top. So what you're going to do is you're going to put in 2 cups of milk, 1.5 cups of water, and you can use any source of milk. And your water, put it in there. You're going to stir it up. And I'm going to stick that in the microwave. It does not take any time at all. I don't have to worry about it burning. And then we're going to put everything else in it. All right. Actually, I wonder if I should put my broccoli in now so it just cooks a little bit more. Okay, so yeah. So what I did do before I started my show is I took some broccoli. I cut it up into small pieces, and it is already cooked. Pretty well cooked. We're going to add it to this so it can cook a little more. So let's put this in the microwave for, say, I'm going to do 3 minutes. I can't remember because this was last year. This is back for the fall. And I think it didn't take, I know it didn't take very long. So let's stick it in the microwave. 3 minutes. See what happens. What I love about broccoli cheddar soup is this is a great base for many different soups. I'll make corn chowder, ham and corn chowder, seafood chowder. I will make a cauliflower and a broccoli out of it. Is there anything else I make out of it? It's a really good soup to have on hand. And check out on our site, if you order directly, you can pick your bundles. So you don't have to get 3 broccoli cheddar soup. You can get a broccoli cheddar soup, a tomato soup, a shepherd's pie, a stroganoff, and Alfredo. You can mix and match if you order directly. They are going to fix the system so that I can do that for you, but at this moment I can't. Anyway, broccoli cheddar soup. We're going to put that in the microwave. Like I said, it's being made, and we will get that done. So I was asking about meal prep. Do you do meal prep and get all your meals ready for the week? I'm big on right now making sure I have breakfast made. I don't know. My life has gotten busy, I guess, and I just don't take the time to eat as well in the morning. So if I have something ready that I can take with me or have it for lunch, it's great. This is just rolled oats with milk, and I threw in some frozen berries. I threw in some protein powder, some hemp seeds. I have maple syrup in here, and I threw a little bit of cocoa in it. Cocoa is really good for you with the fall season coming up and the colds. It's good to keep your immune system up. So I like to make these. I make about 5 of them, throw them in the fridge. They're ready to go. I just grab, and there's yogurt in there. Don't think I told you there's yogurt. Throw them in the fridge. Great to grab. Or if I'm running out the house and I have to go somewhere, but I don't have time to eat, or I need a lunch or something, they're great. I just grab them. And the other thing I like to do up is some hard-boiled eggs. My boy loves to have a hard-boiled egg after school, or if I cut them up, he will make an egg sandwich. Did you know if you throw an egg in a cup or a jar and you shake it, it cracks all the egg and the shell just falls right off? It's awesome. It's a big way for me to make things quicker. Wanted to show you, or save me time, I should say. Wanted to show you this. I made shepherd's pie. On top of that is not mashed potatoes. It is polenta. And I have never made polenta before, but I am told that it's super hard to make. It takes forever because you got to keep stirring and stirring and stirring over the heat. Our Epicure polenta is made in the microwave, and it was total of 10 minutes, and then 5 to sit and get cold. But I never had to look over and stir it, which was awesome. All right, now let me see. My soup, 18 seconds. So I want to show you this. This is an immersion blender. Do you have one of these? They're great for soup, especially if you have children. You take it, and I'm going to put it in my soup when it cools down, and I'll blend it, and it will cut up the broccoli into tiny little pieces. I find children are not big on chunks. I don't know about yours, but I find they don't care for chunks. This will get some good broccoli in for them. All right. So there's my soup. Now Okay. And then we're going to add, it says half a cup of cheddar cheese. And then I'm going to stick it back in the microwave to make sure it's cooked through. I don't think it takes very long at all because it is cooked. It would just be if you're cooking the broccoli, but I cooked the broccoli ahead. Now, I like my soup thick, so I'm going to let it cook in the microwave a little bit longer. Make it nice and thick. But I mean, there's my cheddar soup. Now, if you like a nice runny soup, it's ready. If you want to make it a little thicker, we're going to stick it back in, and I'll show you, hopefully, in a minute or two what that looks like. Super simple and quick to make, especially when I'm, busy doing things here. So one other thing I wanted to mention is it's the end of the month, and I want to make sure, actually, probably missed it. Sorry, just the name of this class will show. Okay, I wanted to mention our Epic boxes. Again, one of my favorite things to get. And there's an exclusive thing in there, and they have a maple balsamic vinegar for September. And October, they're having a jar of turkey seasoning, which you can't purchase. You have to have it in a box. Anyway, I highly recommend, if you're trying to plan out your meals, you want a little bit simpler life, to get a subscription. Ask me about it. I can tell you more about it. It's easy to cancel, skip a month. You can re-gift a gift to somebody else by changing the address. It's just wonderful. 7 products come to your door in the first few days of the month, and one's usually a dessert, and the other 6 are a surprise. Like I said, there's generally an exclusive in there. I got a jar this time of balsamic vinegar, and my dessert happened to be the wonderful Smart Cookies. These are super simple. I made these the other night. I made chocolate chip. I want to make the oatmeal ones, oatmeal raisin. I think the kids will like. Super simple, doesn't take any time, and it's so wonderful because I don't need to have all the flour and the sugar and everything in the house. I do, but for anybody that doesn't, it's a great product to have. Now, remember, everything is gluten-free, so anybody that has a concern with that, it's very good for that too. Let's see how much longer. 25 seconds. Okay. Like I said, you get 7 products. You're looking at 6 different meals that you can make, and that's 6 meals you don't have to think about for the month. And I highly suggest, let's start meal prepping, but let's just do 1 meal a week. Let's do 1 meal a week. Get a vegetable platter that saves you cutting up your veggies, or a fruit platter. And what I like to do is I like to throw the veggie platter on my table as I'm cooking supper, and my kids sit and eat at it. Or even in my daycare, I love to throw veggies on the table, and the kids will sit and eat at it. And if you need any dip suggestions, let me know. I have lots of different dips we can make. We generally make them with mayo, and what do I add to them? Mayo and, okay, I'm totally blanking out. Sour cream, but I have a little one that's allergic to egg, so I'm doing it with Greek yogurt. Okay, so this is a little bit thicker. My poor puppy hasn't been feeling well. I think he's on the mend. He just ate some fish. Anyway, all right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to let that cool down. I'm going to use an immersion blender, and I will get all that broccoli chopped right up so it's a little bit smaller, and it'll just be tiny pieces, and the children will devour this, and I will have it with biscuits or buns or a piece of bread or even crackers, and great thing to have in the fall. Okay, I hope everybody enjoyed the class, and thank you so much for jumping on and watching me. And anything that I can help you with in the kitchen, I'm your girl. Okay, everybody, have a wonderful time. Take care.